Welcome to day 19 of the 21 days of goals. You are almost there. Just 2 more chapters to go after today. And let me remind you, it doesn't matter how many times you've restarted. What matters is you're about to finish. So keep going. Keep doing it. I am so proud of your commitment to both set and achieve your goals. Now, today we're going to look at chapter 19, which is titled Help Others Set and Achieve Goals. This chapter is actually going to shift our focus from our growth journey and how we're growing ourselves to helping others with their journey, helping others grow. And on the first page of this chapter, page 227, Tracy starts us off. He says, one of the most helpful actions you can take is to help other people learn how to set and achieve goals for themselves. You know, as leaders, one of our responsibilities is to model and teach the principles that we've been learning. And we do that by helping others set and achieve their goals, because it not only empowers them, but it also creates a ripple effect of growth and success for us, our teams, and our organization. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to look at how that's done. I think Tracy lays it out in a very clear 7-step framework that we can use to help teach others how to achieve their goals. So let's look at step 1, the first step, and that is to help them decide exactly what they want. Here we want to help them define each of the goals in the different areas of their life. We got to help them develop a target, because you can't hit a target you're not aiming for. So we got to help them get some clarity in where they're going, in their direction, so that they can get started. Now, the second step is we got to help them write their goals down clearly and specifically. Remember, we're not setting vague New Year's resolutions. No, our goals should be specific, they should be measurable, and they should be actionable. Now, step 3 is to help them set deadlines and sub-deadlines. Deadlines are what provide that urgency for those that we're leading to stay on track, for those that we care about to complete what they want to complete. Because remember, we said this early on, a goal without a deadline is simply a dream. We want them to bring this into reality. Let's set a deadline. The fourth step is to make a list of steps to achieve their goal. We got to encourage them to break their goal down into smaller, actionable tasks so they know what they need to do and when they need to complete it by. Now, the fifth step is to organize the list by priority and sequence. This is going to help them determine what they need to do first and then what they need to do next. This is teaching them to use the sequencing that we talked about in chapter 16. That way they don't waste a lot of time doing things out of order and then having to revert back, retrace their steps, get something else done. We want to be as efficient as possible here. Now, the sixth step is to encourage them to take immediate action. We got to insist that they take at least one step towards their goal, no matter how small. Take that step, and it's really their starting step that'll help progress be possible. And that leads us to step number 7, the 7th and final step: do something every day to move forward. We got to teach them to build momentum with daily consistent action. We got to teach them to stack small wins, because when you do that, small wins will lead to big results. This is all about consistency over time. That's how we're going to help them achieve what they have set out to achieve. You know, one way to think about this, about helping others achieve their goal, is like helping somebody navigate with a compass. Now, we don't really use these compasses these days because we have compasses in our cars, we have compasses in the GPSs in our phones, but I want you to think back hundreds of years ago. You'd hand somebody a compass, and the compass is going to show them how to navigate, how to find their direction. Well, that's what you're doing when you're helping them set goals. You're handing them a compass. Then once you hand it to them, you got to teach them how to read it. You got to explain to them what everything on here means, how to keep themselves on track. And that's what we do when we help them organize their priorities and set deadlines and create actionable steps. And then we got to walk alongside of them, because at first they're going to be unsure. They're going to grab this thing and go, I'm not quite sure I know how to use this. I think I know how to go in this direction, but I don't know much more than that. Great. We're their guide along the way, helping them stay on course. But here's where the switch comes. Here's the wonderful part. When you're no longer helping them do that, when you're watching them find their own path, over time, they're going to adapt to the ability to navigate their own journey, to move towards clarity and purpose in what they want to accomplish. So when we're working with them on setting goals, we're teaching them how to use a compass and how to confidently chart their own course and find success as they face the challenges ahead. And they will thank you for it, because that, as we said earlier, is a master life skill. Now, let's look at our reflection question in the back of this chapter. And we're going to look at number 4. Practice what you preach. Come to work every day with your goal journal and write in it where people can see you do it. You know, one of my favorite quotes from John Maxwell is, "A leader is one who knows the way, shows the way, and goes the way." To inspire others, we got to model goal setting. We got to model what achievement looks like in real life. So we got to show up, whether we have a goal journal or you have your planner or you have the sticky note you write your goals on, whatever it is, show up and show that you are motivated and that you are tracking your progress and that you are moving forward towards what you want to accomplish. And that is going to inspire all of those around you. Well, chapter 19 is all about taking what we've learned and sharing it with others. Imagine if you taught this process to a few people on your team or in your organization or even those close to you, in your friends and your family. Imagine the impact, the life-changing impact that would have. Well, we're almost to the finish line. Just 2 more chapters to go. Stay committed. Keep showing up, and let's finish this strong together. Tomorrow, we're going to jump into chapter 20, which is all about visualizing your goals. I look forward to walking through that with you. I'll see you then.